Ahoy, mateys! Welcome to Rogue Mother Rising, and today I'm going to give my feelings on an article I read last night. I had ChatGPT help me write a script so I can stay on topic. Today is January 7th, 2026, and I want to talk to you about something that I wish I didn't have to talk about, but I can't stay quiet. Because when the people who are supposed to protect the most vulnerable tell you everything is fine, but the evidence keeps telling you otherwise, something is very wrong. Since last summer, I've been doing research, making calls, filing reports, saving documents, and asking questions, all because my son's day activity group decided that strip club group outings were an appropriate activity for developmentally disabled adults. I was told repeatedly that I had no say, that oversight existed, that safeguards were in place, and yet every door I knocked on led to silence, except for my local representative. He heard my voice. He contacted Washington, D.C. He contacted Dr. Oz. I'm just waiting for them to get here. And with all this stuff with the Minnesota, they're going to be busy for a while, but it's going to help my case that nobody is looking out for the most vulnerable people in our country. And then I came across a news article that stopped me cold. A former school bus aide pleaded guilty to assaulting 3 nonverbal autistic children. A former school bus aide pled guilty to assaulting 3 nonverbal autistic students, children who could not tell anyone what was happening to them. The abuse went on until a parent noticed bruises and demanded that video footage be reviewed. Not because the system caught it, not because oversight worked, but because a parent refused to accept everything is fine. Let that sink in. These were nonverbal children. They could not cry out. They could not explain. They could not defend themselves. And the system that was supposed to keep them safe didn't see them at all. Now here's where it gets personal for me, because when I raised concerns about my own son, a developmentally disabled adult who can't always communicate distress, I was told by the ombudsman that hope was what keeps nonverbal adults safe. Hope, not oversight, not supervision, not accountability, hope. And I have it all on recording too. And I want to say this clearly. Hope does not stop abuse. Hope does not stop neglect. Hope does not replace watching, checking, verifying, and intervening. And that's when I realized something. I didn't become a pirate because I wanted attention. I didn't become a pirate to cause chaos. I became a pirate because sometimes, to expose pirates, you have to sail close enough to read their maps. To understand how this keeps happening, I had to learn the system's language, I had to read the policies, I had to follow the money, I had to listen to what was said out loud and what was never written down. Because the people I'm fighting for can't do that themselves. This isn't just about one aide. This is not just about one school district. It's not just about one state. Across the United States, we keep seeing the same pattern. Vulnerable people placed in the care, families told to trust the system, oversight reduced to paperwork, and abuse only discovered after damage is done. And when families speak up, they're labeled difficult, emotional, dramatic. What I see over and over is a system that has stopped seeing people. Some workers stop seeing desperation. They stop seeing fear. They stop seeing human beings. Instead, they see programs, funding, checklists, and sometimes opportunities to impress people with money or power. And when that happens, the most vulnerable disappear. My son is not invisible to me, and all the other special needs community are not invisible to me. My son is with me now. He's safe. I'm doing this for everybody else, and for after I die, that my kid will be safe. My son is not invisible to me. I know when something is wrong. I know when something doesn't feel safe, and I will not accept being told that I'm not allowed to care. If a parent had noticed the bruises on those children, That abuse might still be happening today. That's not a system working. That's a system failing silently. So when I say I'm a pirate, this is what I mean. I didn't become a pirate to steal anything. I became one to follow the map and to expose where the treasure was taken from the people who needed it most. If you're watching this and you care for a child with disabilities, a nonverbal adult, an elderly parent, or anyone who depends on others for safety, even if they can talk, if they're developmentally or intellectually delayed, disabled, that means all of those things too. Please don't let anyone tell you that asking questions is wrong. Oversight is not harassment. Concern is not hostility. And silence does not equal safety. I will keep researching, I will keep reading, and I will keep speaking, because pirates thrive in silence, and I refuse to be silent. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And if you find the information that matters, send it to me. I will read it. I'll share it. This is Rogue Mother Rising. Ahoy, mateys, sails up, and off we go. Bye.